Mesdames et messieurs, il me fait un grand plaisir d'être...
My favorite experience that I had volunteering with Let's Talk Science was actually my first rural trip that I took to my hometown where I was born, population 2,000 people or less. I went into a classroom of kids that were about grade 3 and grade 4. My mom brought them cupcakes because it was my birthday and they were all very excited. And then we did the crime scene kit, so they got to be forensic scientists for the day and figure out who stole the recipe for a vaccine. And they were very excited about it because of the fact that all the material that they could use, they could find at home. And I remember one girl coming up to me and telling me, hey, this stuff I can all find in my house. Can I do it at home? And I said, of course you can. Like, show your family. And she was so excited. She gave me a hug. It was just great them being able to take it home and tell their family and spread the word.
I love volunteering with LTS because I get to work with a bunch of awesome students. Love teaching them, love seeing their smiles and just seeing how excited they are every time we go to classrooms, and also just having fun promoting science literacy and going out to classrooms and teaching kids about science.
Je pense que ce serait le fait de former en quelque sorte les scientifiques de l'avenir en leur transmettant notre savoir de la science de façon amusante évidemment pour faire déjà connaître le plus possible Parlons Sciences et donc également la science en général pour amener le plus de jeunes vers ce domaine-là parce que l'avenir va dépendre en grande partie de la science. Donc, il faut former les jeunes.
Let's Talk Science is just so inspirational. Every time I walk into a classroom, after I do an activity, I always have children come up to me and tell me how much I inspired them, and that to me means everything. And not only that, there are amazing volunteers that inspire me constantly, every single day to be better and do better.
Ce qu'on propose cette année à l'UQAM pour Parlons Sciences, c'est de faire des grandes activités comme le 24 heures des sciences, les filles et les sciences aussi qui impliquent beaucoup de jeunes filles à aimer plus les sciences, d'avoir plus de bénévoles aussi pour faire plus d'activités en classe et pourquoi pas faire une activité aussi dans les communautés autochtones qui est vraiment une super cool idée pour faire des voyages pour rencontrer des communautés et leur apporter la science vers eux. Les gens qui peuvent venir sont, que ce soit physique, biologie, mathématiques, on cherche vraiment beaucoup de volontaires et ça apporte vraiment beaucoup quand on fait du bénévolat pour cette cause et ça apporte autant aux enfants qu'à nous. Donc voilà, on vous attend.
My most rewarding experience as a Let's Talk Science volunteer was when I went to a rural school in Newfoundland and we taught them about the rock cycle. They were only in kindergarten and after they were done they told us that they wanted to be paleontologists and that was the most rewarding experience as a Let's Talk Science volunteer.
For me, Let's Talk Science was honestly a stress reliever. First year can be extremely stressful. And I had this particular experience where this one day I had a lab and 2 exams. I was literally dying, and next day I had an activity. So literally all I was looking forward to was doing that activity, and we were doing the Bone Zone kit, and going into that classroom was full of energy. The kids were smiling, there was so much excitement, and it honestly just made my day.
When I was in high school, I was told, don't get a science degree unless you want to become a teacher. Luckily, I had already been admitted to school. And so I think it's really important to show people the value of a science degree and what it can do for your career.
Maxime Boudreau, l'Université de Moncton. Donc, je suis vraiment content que l'Université de Moncton soit enfin partenaire de Parlons Sciences. Donc, on a le nouveau groupe Parlons Sciences à l'Université de Moncton et c'est moi le nouveau coordonnateur. Je pense qu'on va avoir plein de belles expériences. On a plein de beaux projets pour commencer à faire la sensibilisation dans les écoles autour de nous et d'essayer d'aller aussi un peu plus loin où est-ce qu'ils ont peut-être un peu moins accès à ce genre d'événements. Ça fait que très heureux.
I started working with Let's Talk Science. I heard about it from a friend of mine who had actually started working with the program, and then I lucked out and it actually works as a co-op placement for the program that I'm taking at Cambridge College.
J'ai fait, pour le moment, pour cette année, j'ai fait 17 présentations dans des classes. Ce que j'aime le plus de faire des présentations dans des classes, c'est parce qu'on peut voir la magie dans les yeux des enfants. On voit tout le plaisir qu'ils ont à faire des expériences scientifiques. Ce que j'aime aussi, c'est quand ça divague un peu. Les enfants adorent parler d'autres choses tant que c'est par rapport à la science. On les intéresse tellement en faisant ça, puis c'est génial de voir des enfants aussi intéressés par tout ce qu'on fait.
I became a site coordinator because I really like interacting with children, especially when it comes to science, because they get just as excited as I do about the silliest little things. Like when something changes from pink to blue, I just lose my mind, and so do they, and that's exactly why I do it.
J'ai commencé mon expérience avec Parlons Sciences parce qu'on m'a demandé de me joindre à l'équipe. Finalement, j'ai développé des qualités que je ne savais pas que je possédais, de leadership, d'organisation d'événements. On a pu organiser des événements avec les filles et la science, avec le 24 heures de science, des événements qui vont rejoindre une grande population, le public comme des jeunes. Donc c'est vraiment une bonne opportunité pour tester nos capacités puis nous pousser toujours plus loin. C'est vraiment un beau programme. Merci. Let's Talk Science.
I became a coordinator because I would like to encourage children to keep asking questions as early as possible and engage them in the world of science.
I joined Let's Talk Science because when I was in the 7th grade, I was inspired by a teacher, and he would show me all these great, wonderful things about science. And I feel like it's not so content-based that you should love science. It should be how it's presented. And he presented to me like as if chemistry is a language, and I liked studying languages at the time, so he showed me how you can make links between language and chemistry, and ever since I've stuck to chemistry, and now I'm doing my 3rd year in undergrad in chemistry, and I hope to inspire others just like the way he did for me.
Well, I started at Let's Talk Science to further my social skills. It's just something I've always needed to work on, presenting to kids, and just getting out there and being able to talk in front of large groups of people. It's always been an issue for me. And well, here I am now as a new coordinator. Hopefully this is going to help with all of that, and yeah, we'll see where it takes me.
The reason I joined Let's Talk Science as a corporation was I was first a volunteer, and I volunteered at the Let's Talk Science Challenge that we had. And then the next fall, I ended up being a coordinator, and I've been that way for the last 2 years. So it's been a really great experience, and awesome volunteers that I get all the time.
So I got interested in Let's Talk Science because everyone I know loves it. I knew site coordinators, and everyone's so excited about this because the team's great, the students are great, and you guys have a great experience. It's wonderful, and there's nothing you won't love about it.
So I started volunteering with Let's Talk Science because my genetics professor offered a bonus point if you did. And I went to the classroom, and I didn't realize the impact that this program has on youth, and it was incredible. We did such a simple experiment that involved a penny and a pipette and water, and it was like it changed the entire day for them. So ever since then, I've been volunteering with Let's Talk Science, and now I'm an incoming coordinator. So I'm very excited to see what else this program has to offer.